Hello, Atlanta Realtors, and welcome to March, and it is Women's History Month. I am super excited today to sit down with President Eboni Killian, who is the 2021 and 2022 president of the Women's Council of Realtors Atlanta Network. So excited to have you here today. Thank you for being here.
I'm so honored and excited to be here as well. Thank you for the invitation.
My pleasure. Can't wait to tell our members all about the Women's Council of Realtors, what it is, why they exist, and the impact they've had on Atlanta real estate, and then also how you can become a member and support. So tell us about the Women's Council of Realtors and what it means to be a member.
Well, Women's Council of Realtors is a successful network of realtors, and what we do is we advance women into leadership into their business and as well as the communities that they serve. Of course, you know, many local associations a long time ago did not allow women to become realtors. So that is how Women's Council actually started in 1938.
Wow, 1938, amazing.
This November will be the 84th year, our 84th anniversary. And a group of 37 women from 9 different states decided at an annual convention, we're gonna have a women's group. And they started from there.
That's amazing. Wow, women helping women advance in real estate. Get together all those years ago to form this amazing association. Its 84th year of anniversary this year. That's pretty incredible.
Absolutely.
So tell me, why was it important for you to join Women's Council of Realtors?
Why was it important for me? Well, my mother always said that empowered women empower other women. And I wanted to be a voice to help and learn from some amazing women, as well as help put my stamp and empower other women. There's a real bad stigma that women in the same industry cannot empower each other, that we're always in competition, and it's absolutely not the truth. So that was my reason behind volunteering and joining Women's Council of Realtors, to empower other women.
That's awesome. And I have been a member for the past, I think, 2 years.
Yep.
And the Women's Council of Realtor Network, y'all, it's incredible. Their network just across the country, and seeing how they come together and support each other at their educational seminars and events is pretty incredible. Can you tell us about the network and what you've seen, how it's grown, and how people can connect?
Absolutely. Well, a couple of reasons and benefits of becoming a Women's Council member. The networking. Membership has its privileges, right? So once you become a member of Women's Council of Realtors, you actually are a member, and you have 12,000 other members across the nation. It has granted me some really good friends in different states and a lot of different business opportunities as well. Non-stop with the networking, amazing network. I've connected with realtors in Chicago, realtors in Baltimore. Right now, Carrie Jo Little and Hope Mims. We have created and we met through Women's Council. We created a clubhouse, a weekly clubhouse every Monday, where we talk a power session for 30 minutes to other realtors.
That's awesome.
We also have the state-of-the-art Prestige Growth to Leadership. I'll tell you one example. One of our local networks, not Atlanta, but one of our local network presidents went on to become state president, and Tammy Knoll is now our treasurer for the National Women's Council of Realtors.
Woo! Congratulations, Tammy. We are all super proud of you, and what a path to leadership through the Women's Council of Realtors. That's pretty incredible. So I heard a couple things I want to repeat.
Okay.
What you just said there. You just said that there is a standing clubhouse session where you can log on, and anyone can log on at any time on Clubhouse. And this is a group hosted by 3 Women's Council of Realtor members from 3 different states.
3 different states.
And this is when can they log on?
Monday at 10 a.m.
Monday at 10 a.m.
Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Discussing everything sales strategies, everything real estate related. How cool is that to see different members come together from different states to educate and network online and through social? That's pretty cool.
Absolutely,
Very
absolutely. And as we host, different annual conventions in different areas, as you network and build those relationships, build those friendships, you have allies and partners in different states for rooming, housing, or even just to show around the city. So absolutely beyond the best networking experience I've ever had.
Awesome, that's incredible. The second thing I heard Eboni say, which is pretty powerful, is that I always see on the Women's Council of Realtors emails that come through, it always says leaders are made here.
Absolutely.
And she just talked about a local Women's Council president who was able to move up through the local chapter to the state chapter to now on the national level for executive leadership. That is pretty incredible. We always get members reaching out, always asking us, how do you move up in leadership? How do you move up in leadership? And we want to just let all of our members know that Atlanta Realtors Association is not the only real estate group that you can also lend your time, talent, and treasures to. There are other affiliate groups under the National Association of Realtors umbrella, like the Women's Council of Realtors, that you can also volunteer your time in and also become a leader in. So that was super cool and super important.
And I want to piggyback off of that too. That was just one example of in-house leadership. But we have created leaderships on the state level for local state associations as well as NAR. I will say it was through my Women's Council of Realtors connections that I became a committee member, a national committee member for the diversity committee for NAR. So outside of real estate as well, leaders are made here.
That is pretty awesome. So thank you.
You're welcome.
For letting all our members know. So how can someone become a member of the Women's Council of Realtors?
Great question. I'm glad you asked. So you definitely have to be a member of the National Association of Realtors. So you do have to be a Realtor member to become a member of Women's Council of Realtors. You also would just go to our website, which is www.wcr.org. Find the Atlanta Network and join here.
Thank you so much for that. Tell us what your goals are for this year and how we as Atlanta Realtors can help.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, being the Atlanta network of Women's Council of Realtors, we have some pretty big goals this year. Previous years, we've had memberships up to 700. Now, I just think that because we are in the capital of the state of Georgia, that the Atlanta network should be the premier network for Women's Council of Realtors. So we are looking first and foremost to grow our membership, right? As well as collaborations. Collaboration beats competition any day. So I love collaborating with other realtor associations as well as any other realtor industry associations. So those are two of our really big goals: collaboration with other organizations and growing our membership.
Love that. So if you're interested in collaborating with the Women's Council of Realtors, definitely reach out to Eboni Killian, and we'd love to connect.
Absolutely.
Thank you again for sitting here with me today. Really appreciate it. And hopefully all of our members learned something today. And I hope to see you at the next Women's Council of Realtors event.